it loaded, keep it loaded, keep it loaded. Better nice, I'm looking at the camera. Heading on, good, good, good.
So I'm so glad Finesse was recording when this happened, because this gives me the opportunity to show you guys why it's so important to keep your feet on the footboards when this motorcycle drops. Had I put my foot down, I could have been seriously hurt. But for me, 20 plus years ago, almost breaking my foot, putting my foot down, that was enough lesson for me to know to keep my feet on the footboard. Also, as I often tell people, this is why this is the style of motorcycle that I recommend people learn how to ride on, because not only does it protect the motorcycle, I'm talking about the engine guards and the saddlebag guards, it also protects me. Check out this video. I'm going to slow it down for you, zoom in a little bit, and I want you to see how the engine guards and the saddlebag guards and the bottom of the footboard, all of that touches the ground. As long as I keep my foot on the footboard, I'm safe, and the bike's not going to fall over, because when it falls, I don't hold on to the handlebars to pull it down. So the motorcycle's protected and I'm protected. All right, here we go. Engine guard, saddlebag guard, footboard, foot still on the footboard. When the bike comes to rest, look, my foot is still on the footboard. Now I take my foot off. Let's watch it again. A little bit slower, a little bit closer. This is where most people are going to be putting their feet down. I always say trust and believe, and usually I'm talking about, opening up the clutch. But in this case, you have to trust, if you're riding this style of motorcycle, that your foot's going to be fine, you're going to be fine. If it's going to fall, keep your foot on the footboard. I can't emphasize that enough, guys. One more thing I want to point out to you guys. Check this out. Look at the front wheel right here. Keep looking. Right there. Bam. That front wheel is off of the ground. I show you this because I speak about this often, and it's very rare that I can show you something to really, really emphasize the importance of what I mean when I talk about engine guards and saddlebag guards. I know a lot of people don't like the way saddlebag guards look, but right now that front wheel's off the ground. So the motorcycle is pretty much being supported by the engine guard and the saddlebag guard. That's what's touching the ground. I know it looks like my saddlebag is in the ground, but it's not. This also makes my point when I talk about how some people think that this is too big of a motorcycle to learn on, but the benefit is that motorcycle is actually protecting me as well, not just the motorcycle, because that front wheel's off the ground and the bike is literally sliding on the engine guard and the saddlebag guard. It's not falling all the way over. So as long as I keep my foot on that footboard and hold on to the bike and just go for the ride until it stops, I'm protected. I know video is worth 1,000 words, so I'm gonna back it up. I'm gonna let it roll back in slow motion so you can just look at everything happening, and then we'll look at it again going forward and just pay attention to that engine guard touches first. Actually, the footboard touches first, then the engine guard, and then once you see the front wheel come off the ground, the bike is completely on the guards. All right, guys, so that's it. Not only is a picture worth 1,000 words, but a video is worth 2,000 words. I just made that up. But I'm not going to beat a dead horse, guys. If this doesn't convince you that engine guards and saddlebag guards are beneficial for your motorcycle and for you, I don't know what will. Now, of course, the next thing to tackle is this instinct of putting your foot down. How do you get over that? Well, trust and believe exercise number 3 is a big way of doing that. But you have to get yourself disciplined enough to actually trust and believe that sufficient power to the rear wheel is going to keep the bike up. That's number 1. However, if it does fall, keeping your feet on the footboards, if you have the proper protection and you're riding this style of motorcycle, you're going to be fine. And that's why I don't like other styles of motorcycles, because in this instance, that bike goes over, it's all the way over, and you're on the ground. So anyway, that's going to do it for me, guys. I just wanted to show you this piece of the rodeo video that I put out because I think it's very important. All right. As I always say, guys, it's not about being the best, but it is about being the boss. I'm talking about of your motorcycle. Spend more time being thankful for the things that you have and less time complaining about the things that you don't. I am going to leave you with a clip of me successfully doing this. It's called The Bleeding Ulcer. And that way we end on a high note. All right. Love you guys. Preload and keep it loaded.
All right, let's do it. Speed is not your friend. When you hold those turns, it makes this much easier, but it's really getting ready for the last one.